All right. So today I thought maybe we'll go through distortions, mainly so I can remember which ones I have. I have this track that we'll kind of play around with. All right, so I want to just kind of run through what I might do with certain distortions. So I'm going to start with Decapitator because that one's just awesome. And I think what I would do in this case with it is probably put it on the little vocal bend. I think Decapitator for me works really the best on vocals and drums, in my opinion. I mean, it really works on everything, but like that's what I would usually pull for it because it's subtle enough. Let's see. This is without it. This is with some drive. Punish. Pull the mix back. Without it. With it. So I really like what that did. Happy go lucky. Now what I wanted to try was grabbing Homicide. That's a new one I just bought. And it's kind of a CPU eater. So I'm going to try doing, let's see, how did I want to do it? It was more, I wanted to sidechain it. So let me see. Might be best to do this on drums for right now. Okay. So, I think just to start is what I will do is I'm going to make a quick ghost track alongside this drum loop. There we go. That should be pretty much what I need. All right. And then we're going to call this ghost, right? So we'll turn that off. And then, so with these drums, what I'm going to want to do is take them here, throw Homicide on there, and like really go for it and punish this sound. Homicide is like a legend. We'll get into it later, but let's just see what we can do punishing this drums. Oops. All right, let's try some different ones. That was kind of crazy. Turned it almost to a boom bap. Let's try that real quick. Homicide is a very confusing, in my opinion, plugin. Let me turn it off for a second. Okay. It could do crazy stuff like that, or you could use it more like a decapitator in a simpler way. But I just wanted to preset search for a little bit. So what we're going to do with this one is we are going to grab the compressor. Here we go. Okay. And then the idea is that we will sidechain it to the ghost, right? Ratio all the way up, peak, not RMS, and let's see what happens. All right, now we got to turn back on though the Homicide. So that's sidechained, not sidechained. So what I'm going to do just really quickly is I am going to just bounce this with the sidechain on, I think. Yeah. Bounce the new track. I'm going to start layering a lot of these distortions. We're really going to push sound today. All right, bounce the arrangement. Okay, cool. So now let's do it again, but let's use a different preset. Maybe we'll even build one. Let's see. Don't want none of that. I want, let's see. I want something like... There we go. Now compressor on. I want to just hear those real quick. It's pretty crazy. Let me turn it all down. That's insane. Might not be a great application, but we're going to try it anyways. I'm going to just add the snares, I guess, into the ghost track so that we get a little bit of the... Let me just double check. All right, cool. Now let's go back to this guy. That's crazy. It's probably just too much distortion. Let's calm it down with a different preset. It's on the drums, just so you guys know, but yeah. So that's better. So this is without distortion. With just a little subtle distortion, then sidechain it. Hear it on those toms. Yeah, all right, we're getting somewhere. So let's remember everything that we're doing by, we'll make it white. because I want to A/B at the end what everything sounds like. Well, I guess I'll just do it with pulling the old track in. All right, let's keep going. So I want to do just a little bit of Spectre. Let's go into Spectre. And this one I will put on the master because I kind of like what it does to the whole mix with this plugin. There we go. That's without it. With it. And you can kind of switch between what kind of saturation you want, whether it's solid. So let's do the low end. Let's do tube. So listen to that. With tape and warm. Now listen to it with solid. Just sounds more digital. And that sounds just like cooler. Let's try back with solid. Let's go with solid for right now. And this one's super fire. I would put it on so many different things. Drums, vocals, kind of over abuse it, to be honest. I'll probably end up going back and like having to turn this down a little bit, in all honesty, because it's so powerful. Let's see. So back to the distortions. I mean, I think I still have trash 2. I'm not even gonna open it up. I guess maybe I will. I'll put it on the, let's try it on the bass. Oh, it crashed everything. See, isotope, man. Something ain't right, bro. That's so annoying. So annoying. Oh my god. Fired. Isotope, some of the best sounding stuff, costs still kind of the most. And you want to use it all the time, but it's a surefire way to crash your session. I don't know. Don't get me started, man. Let's get into the pod. Okay, so the whole world needs to go back to the 90s and early 2000s. Oh my god. Like, customer service, making things that actually work, not having a billion people competing with each other, just like, I don't even know, just music wise. There was room, AI slop in general. Not even AI slop, but just in general, like the slop that people are making. Yeah, don't get me started. Call me old, but y'all know what's up. Even the kids probably get it. All right, so we have the Spectre. All right, everything's kind of how it was. All right, so I'm going to save that. Pretty fuzzy. It's almost acting like compression, this OHM homicide thing. Anyways, so we're not gonna, I'm just not gonna do it, man. I'm not gonna even open up Trash 2. What was I gonna put it on? The bass? Okay, so what can I put on there instead? That'll do the thing. I'm gonna hit save. It sucks because I want to use Trash 2. I'm gonna try it again. We're just gonna do it. Usually it works like after 2 times, and then it's like, oh, okay, you want to use this plugin that you paid a whole bunch of money for? Sure, why not? I could hook you up. See? Crashed again. How fucking annoying. Unbelievable. You buy stuff these days, it doesn't work. It's impossible. Like, I can't go to Guitar Center and be like, hey, how come my computer's not working with Isotope and like blah, blah, blah. They're going to be like, I don't care and I don't know. But customer service, you'd think you can hit up, but you just can't. And I get it. I love that the technology is here. It helps us advance in a lot of ways. But like when it comes to making music and stuff at this point, I personally think that I almost wish I spent more. I do wish I spent more time learning instruments instead of theory and synthesis and mixing and mastering. Just so I'd be a better player. Let's scratch that because I know the instruments. I don't need to learn them better. I needed to practice all of them. But that's a tough thing to practice bass, drums, guitar, and be extraordinary in all of them is actually really tough too. But anyways, what I'm trying to get at is I think just having a band and a lot of people playing their parts just makes music making way more smooth and better. But anyways, end of pod. So I guess we can't use Trash. That's just gonna be the... I'll try Old Trash. Because like straight up I kind of like Old Trash better. Oh my god, Old Trash is gonna work. Oh. Interesting. Do I even have Trash 2? This is the old Trash. Yeah, this'll... So we'll try that just for now. Kind of sounds like some Roy Knox. Cool. Did we get any... Maybe I would just turn down... like it. That'll do. Okay, so we got trash. I guess we did trash 1, trash 2 doesn't work. Whatever. Okay, let's use BDE on something because I love BDE. And there's another one too after that. Let's do BDE on this guy. BDE. Could almost abuse it on the master bus too, but so I put it on this. Was just turns it up a bit and without it. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I like the texture of it. I'm listening to the texture, but also sometimes just throwing these things on and making sure you do it to almost like all your elements. You don't have to do it on all elements, but if you do it to all of the elements before you know it, you'll just turn everything up into this like new world by accident even. Like I was like, oh, the bass needs work because it's too mid-rangey, right? When it's like all bass, right? But then I was like, oh, how do I tweak the bass? And then I gave up on it and I actually went over to this element and I just put BDE distortion on there and just kind of got it a little louder. Now the bass isn't so like the only thing there. All right, so should we do the reveal? Let's do it. This is what the track sounded like first before doing any of the, let me see. Let me first try external out and see if that works. Did this work? And now it sounds. Now, just in case that didn't work at all, let me just do that again without this master chain on. So it would be, this is the old. All right, and then this is the new one. Cool. And then just to recap, you know, the old one already had the limiter and the UAD LA3A on there, but we did just add Spectre. Boom. On the main mix, we added some levels of distortion on the drums with Homicide. Shout out, after 15 years, they've finally come out with Homicide 2, and I just got it. It sounds amazing. It is amazing. We used Trash by Isotope on the bass. We couldn't use Trash 2 because it kept crashing. And then what else did we do? I think we did Decapitator on one of the vocals. Boom. And then we did BDE by DJ Swivel on some more of the background hits, atmospheres. Now, I want to just go in and find a couple more that I forget that I have a lot. So let's find the black box. You know, this thing, I'm gonna put it on the master so I know where everything is. I'm not gonna try to mix it in because I think that this is cooked. Doesn't need any more distortion. Probably could use a little less, but just want to showcase Black Box is freaking awesome. Probably could interchange this with just a little bit of pentode and triode. Like, watch this. Just a little bit of that on the master instead of Spectre. Black Box and this Spectre. I mean, Spectre was dialed in correctly, and Black Box is it's just too much at this stage. Yeah, we're not going to use Black Box. But in another world, I would use it. It's Black Box is the one though that like it always sounds really good, but it always takes it just a little too far. I should probably try Black Box more on like a vocal thing. So like I feel like it would thrive better on something like this and like really like turn the output down and just drive it like crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's try just, I'm just curious. Without it. I mean, honestly. The only thing that needs to happen to make the track even better at this point, because it is starting to feel like a more finished thing. So let's see. So it's right around here that you just need a little bit of like, all right, calm down, dude. Like just that. So then maybe one right on here. So right here. Yeah, we'll do that each time and then keep the distortion. Notice how you gotta sometimes, once the distortion's in, you gotta kind of like reshape the sound. And like I could be doing this with a, what's it called? Just realized I didn't do all this for the second chorus. Interesting. Kind of sounds pretty good without. I'm gonna leave the distortion on one of the drum things out for the second hit. We'll keep all that, but we're gonna lose that. Okay, back to the chlorophyll. Yeah, you gotta shape the sound, and yeah, I could have done it with a compressor. I don't really know how though. It would have taken automation anyway, so I might as well just have done it with the volume. Okay, so back to a couple more distortions that I might sometimes use. I'm really into, obviously there's guitar rig. There's this other, one. I like pedals. I was gonna get at, and Ableton has a cool pedal you can play with too. But I think it's DST. Yeah, this thing is pretty fire. Let me find something to put it on just for the hell of it. Maybe I'll put it on the Rhodes. So, I forget exactly who makes this, but I think he's an artist as well, and he goes by Matt Nash. But anyways, it's really great distortion. Let's see. Without it, with it. Another good one, I'm going to put this on as well, is Data Life Sausage Fattener. So you listen to that. Now with I only want it for that beginning when it's filtered, and then when it opens, no more. Cool. So let's just see really quick if I could find any others. Cymatics has Diablo, which in my opinion kind of distorts, so I'm gonna call it distortion. Oh, IK Multimedia, they have some crazy distortion. I know I didn't go through Saturn. There's just too many. I keep buying more, bro. I keep on buying more. Saturator, yeah, tape. And then I got some new stuff. Distortion one. Man, there's like crazy stuff though. Let me see if I can find a crazy one. There's like a shoot. Where would it be? Not clip shifter. Not neural DSP. It would be Plugin Boutique. No. Plugin Alliance. Nah. Oh, PSP is crazy. Yeah, getting the vintage warmer going. Man, that's a must. I might even try that right now on the main. Let's just see. It's probably going to be too much, but we'll see what's up. It totally glues it together in a very nice way, but I like how open it is. This is something I would probably have done way earlier in the chain. Yeah, but it does sound like, here, let me turn off the chain. Nothing but PSP. And then my chain instead. I mean, now let's try doing this. Let's go ahead and put the PSP before my chain. That's without it. This is with it. Do a hard stop cut. This is big with distortions too. Just make sure you there we go. My bad. Cool. What about this one? Okay, so we still haven't found the one that's the craziest. Craziest purchase of mine was something like, it's like Mixwaves. Who is it? They do the drums, like Luke Collins drums and stuff. Mixwave. Mix something. Mixland? Nah, they're cool though, and there's another really good 280 pre is insane. Mixwave, Jason Richardson. I think this is it. This is insanity. Watch this. Hell, I'm gonna put it on the bass. Check this out. Let's hit save first real quick, just in case it crashes. Because this is one that would be crashing a lot. This is like a really good modeled guitar distortion amp. Maybe a cab too. I can't remember. Now I gotta go find the damn sucker. Hold on. Jason Richardson. Activation code. Anything? Mixwave. Your order's ready. So I did buy this thing. Where is my license? Okay, is this it? Next. Is this a joke? Redemption limit has been reached. So fucking annoying. So I gotta like go to the actual. That's so stupid. No wonder I haven't been using this. Mixwave.com. Yeah, it's annoying. It's exactly what I'm talking about, man. This stuff is just the most annoying, ridiculous to keep track of all of your. I mean, it would be just as hard, I guess, routing all my different compressors and stuff around a room, but at least it would be more fun. So how do I... There's my orders, but how do I... Oh, is that why the Luke Holland kit? Because there's no iLock on there? So stupid. Sign in. Great, let's just do this. Maybe I'll... Hopefully from my cloud session. Now you're really in it with me. I thought I was going to actually make like a short video. All right, so where's this mix wave? And it's called Jason Richardson. B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Jason, mix wave. Jason Richard, product. Let's take a look. Where is it? Activate. Details. It says 1 of 2 used. Why can't I open this? This is... Oh, there. It worked now. All that time to get to this moment in time. Wow, hilarious. All right, let's just get out of all that crapola. Just get away from... Okay, we're back. There we go. Okay, so anyways, this really cool plugin that took forever to get working just now. See, it's just like really cool. It's like I have a rhythm. I can do like lead with delay, chorus. It's meant to be a guitar amp, right? But we're really abusing it right now with a crazy lead. So let me try just putting on a lead. And then does this have its own dry, wet mix output, drive, master? Yeah, okay. That's fine. I'll just mix it myself. So what I'll do is I'll group this. And then I'll open up a chain that is dry. And then here's my wet. And then, so this is without it. This is with it. And this is where, again, I would probably label this as like main OG. Let's do this. Let's put a gate on because there's just so much gate. There we go. And we'll sidechain it to 16 and specifically main OG. Post mixer, that doesn't really make any sense. No, I'll do pre effects. I'll do post. I'll do pre. Screw it. Without it. Yeah. I hear it. Yeah, that's sick. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a bounce of this. So let's go ahead and do bounce to new track with the mix wave plugin on. Then I clearly got to take it off because it's it's overloading the CPU. It's the coolest guitar amp like ever, but it takes up so much CPU. So you got to know when you want to use it. I used it for kill count. I'm pretty sure I did. I hope I did. Where's kill count? Just to give you guys a little bit of a perspective. I'm on my Spotify. There we go. I did it for this breakdown.
Blow it up. Set their hearts ablaze. Everything I touch, tally up. In a kill place. Everything I touch, everything I touch, everyone I love, light 'em up. Set their hearts ablaze.
Yeah, and I might have used it back on this song. Yeah, I might have put it subtly on the bass on that track. All right, so let's go back to what we were doing because now we have it done. Let's see if this will... Yeah, it just sounds so good because with without it now, let's just delete it from here so we don't have to... Well, maybe I'll just turn it off. Without it. Just more bitey. So... Without it. With it. I don't know, I kind of like it without. I'm going to go without, honestly. Screw it. Normally I'd be like, I put it on there, so I have to use it. All right, anyways, there it is. There's a lot of the distortions. We'll really quickly just kind of at the very end, I don't know who's going to watch this shit, go all the way through them all. Synaptic now. Waves. Yeah, there's some good... Oh, Manny distortion. Shit. That's a really, really good one. I almost forgot. Dude, there's so much. There's so many distortions in all of this. Manny Marquee, my man. I'll just show you guys really quickly. Really can't go wrong with this guy. I bet it'll still work on this track. Let's see. So that's with it. That's without it. I'm just gonna turn the distortion level down a little bit. actually keep it. Yeah. Maybe it's opposite. I'm going to turn it all off. I don't think we need it. Okay, anyways, I'm done. There's so many more distortions, but I'm not even going to go through it.